Jackie Lee Price for Shadowboxruk UK. Today's guest is one of Dublin's finest, currently 6-0, Mr. Piers O'Leary. How you doing, Piers?
Good. Thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure.
Bloody hell. Tell you what, nice to see you, number one. A year since I spoke to you. How have you been doing, my friend?
It has been a year, yeah. I've been doing good. Kept myself busy during the lockdown. What else? Had a kid since.
I know.
Just trying so hard, yeah.
I like the way you just snuck the baby bit in. So first of all, congratulations. I was going to ask you a little bit about that later on, but since you brought it up, congratulations. How has that changed you, number one, as a person, and how has that changed your training? Because obviously you're away a lot, so it must put a little bit more pressure on.
Yeah, of course. It's pressure straight away it was. So now being a father, it's not just boxing no more for me. So for me, it's trying to find balance in my life at the minute, but I can't. But I'm away now, 3 months away from home. The 11th of this month, she was 9 months, and she's been 9 months, yeah. So I spent the last 7.5 months away from home, being in camp between 2 fights which I had when she was born. So I've been away a long time, and I missed out on some developments that she's been going through at that age. But there's the sacrifices you have to make, because if they're not made now, they won't be made in the future.
I'm guessing though that she's great motivation for you, even though it's quite difficult to be away from her.
Yeah, like now it's 5 weeks, so I look forward to weighing in, preparing myself for the fight, and then going home then and seeing her and spending nothing but time with her. But it's hard. It is hard. Sometimes you get emotional about things like this, but you just have to keep biting the gum shield and keep chipping away, because eventually the hardest thing is not seeing the progress, but mentally wise, knowing that there's something being done, like there's blocks being built, but you just don't see them yet, you know. But eventually it'll happen.
In terms of like missing out on things, does your partner kind of send you videos and stuff like that to keep you motivated?
Yeah, sends me every morning before work, and sends me a video, and every night I ring her every night and to see the baby, and just looking at her when I left to look. She was like, when I arrived back home from my last fight, I was like, Jesus, it's big. But now looking at her now, she's like a 1-year-old. She's eventually walking. So
Yeah.
she's hyper, she's good energy, she's happy.
Beautiful.
She's a good kid. I'm just blessed with her, yeah, blessed.
So yeah, so as you said, like you've really sort of putting yourself under the mill and sacrificing some of the most beautiful things that a man can enjoy in life. But you are doing really well in your career. Last time out against Irvin, is it Magno? A bit of a test. Talk to me about that, because I tell you what, you're looking really super confident at the minute.
Yeah, he was a test. We obviously we got some reporters who interviewed us, and he said like, this is another journeyman, this and that, and I just looked at him, I had to cut him. I said, journeyman? I said, he's not a journeyman. I was like, he's not a journeyman. This kid is he's not a pushover. I was like, so I actually got a bit annoyed with him. But anyways, I went out, I knew what I had to do, I knew what he's gonna bring. So I knew once I'd be on my game and be sharp, it'd be a long night for him, which it was. But in fairness, he could take a few shots. There's many times I rocked him and hurt him bad, and I said, when I went for it, then he knew how to cover it up. But he wasn't that experienced now. I think he's just because he was old, and I could have gotten him over there. I really could have, if I stuck it really on. But I was enjoying myself in there, and I was glad I wasn't going. I wasn't putting my body through so much pressure. There was no more that you can put on the body. So I said, just let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. So I went out and kept enjoying it. Kept enjoying myself. I kept showing people what I worked on in the gym against a guy who comes forward.
I want to address the fight before, which was Jacob Quinn. Nice, tall, rangy fighter. Beautiful use of the outside of the ring. And you were doing some gorgeous work to the body. Again, talk to me about that little step up, because it seems to me little step ups that you have each and every fight.
Yeah, I once I'm on my game with a good southpaw, I can adapt to him. Really, I can adapt to him. There was a time when I was in the amateurs, and I was actually sparred before nationals, and I had a bad spar with southpaw, really bad spar. I wasn't on the game. I was still good, but when I was sparring, I didn't feel myself, so and I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do. But believe it or not, then I got that fella who was fired, got him in the finals. So a few people around me, coaches and stuff like that, like knew that I had a bad spar and this and that. I said confidence, because I knew he's going to be shocked because he thinks I'm just going to bring the same thing to the table, where I know that wasn't me. So going into the fight, buzzing, real relaxed, happy. Made weight that morning, easy, so easy, just enjoying it. Went as soon as the first spell went, boom. I was like Lomachenko going into the smaller round, like trying to shift my feet, getting in the inside, and he just couldn't deal with me. I made him look so silly, literally so silly. He didn't. I don't even think he got me with any clear shots.
I'm guessing though you used that experience against Jacob Quinn.
Exactly. So when I gained that experience, obviously by beating that guy, winning the national championships, having a bad spar previous to that against him, I now know when I'm on my game, there's no one's gonna touch me. So dealing with a southpaw inspired, and then actually meeting him in the finals, beating him, then using that same strategy against Jacob Quinn has done wonders for me.
Yeah, nice. I was going to say, so going back to the comment that was made about you fighting journeyman. Listen, number one, professionals fight journeyman. Let's get that out of the way. But what I have noticed is the guys that you're boxing don't seem to have, number one, ridiculous losses on their record. They're more 50-50 fights. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And are you more likely, because of who you are in terms of what you've done as an amateur, are you more likely to fight these 50-50 fights than, say, somebody that isn't of your calibre?
Do you know what? I don't know. I can't say. It's me management and my team that chosen which is best. But look, all I've got to do is make weight and perform the night of the fight. That's all I've got to do. I want to do that, then that's my part and job done. So they're just people's opinions. You can't deal that with that. It's just into one or out the other. That's his opinion. Just don't argue with it.
Best way, to be fair. I mean, to be honest, you seem to have settled into the pro style beautifully. What I've noticed is that, you're looking a little bit more, you're more confident. Not that you weren't confident before, but like it's showing in your performance. You sort of, there's a lot more thought behind your work. You just look a lot more natural in that space. Am I correct in thinking that? Is that something, by the way, that does it come naturally over time, or is that something that, Al is drilling into you?
Yeah, he just keeps, even like Al and Ed, they just keep drilling everything into me. Everything. Drill. They just, it's from all the hard sparring and stuff I'm getting over here. Sparring's unbelievable. Sparring, top competitors, people who's at the top, people who are champions. Sparring 3 times a week, twice a week, depending on how the body is feeling. I'm just constantly learning all the time after each spar, and dealing with them and holding my own ground, form sparring partners, stuff like that. Like that gives me confidence in myself. Then, like, actually, this is where I belong up here. So once I'm good down the right direction, believe in myself, believe in my team, anything is possible, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I remember you saying that one of the reasons why you moved to London was A, to get out your comfort zone, but also I remember you just saying in the first session you learning those little things that kind of then, when you put them all together, make such a big thing. Is that still the case? Are you learning all the time?
Just never stop learning. It's a game where you never stop learning. Like when I come over here, I done 4 rounds. The very first spar, I can remember it, very first spar, I done 4 rounds, and obviously with my old coach, obviously he was an amateur, so no experience in the pro game whatsoever. Me going into obviously I thought it was all guns blazing. As soon as I came here, done 4 rounds, 5 rounds, I'd actually done 6 rounds, and I was blown, literally blown. I had my last spar last week, just a kill down 6 rounds. Didn't even feel like I sparred. I was like, I did. Like, yeah, yeah. So I'm fit. I know how to pace myself during the rounds. I know when to walk, when not to walk.
Yeah.
It just, you know what, you just never stop learning, you don't. You never stop learning. You can't. If you do, you have an ego problem.
100%, 100%. I mean, you're working, Pierce, like you said, with some absolutely brilliant boxers. But then I think the latest one to join the team is Jordan Reynolds, isn't it?
Yeah, Jordan's the thing, yeah. Great guy, Jordan. Great guy.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
I bet you have loads
You
of
know,
fun when he's around.
he's fun. Yeah, yeah, that's the problem with him. He is fun. So, even when he's in the gym and stuff like that, he's a character.
Yeah,
He's a true character. Even though the whole gym, all the boys in the gym, we all gone great. We all bounce off each other. You know, we all share our opinions. Just everyone's happy for each other. That's the
yeah,
problem. If someone help each other, well then that's it.
yeah.
And that's exactly what they do. Everyone helps each other if they can. And then with Jordan joining the team, then it was another bonus because he brings a little bit more light to the gym as well. With his little character, puts on his Elvis music or wherever he listens to, enjoys himself. Yeah, he's always said him. But that's Jordan, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's who Jordan's known for.
Brilliant, brilliant character, but also he's a grafter, don't get it twisted, isn't he?
Oh, regardless, he works hard. He works hard. And when I first saw him, he was he was he was good. He was fantastic, brilliant. But there was some improvements that needed to be done.
Yeah,
And with the course of we see, so we were told we were going to be on the same boxing card. So obviously, two of us in camp together, done the same thing, trained at the same time, grand. But from seeing the development in the past 3 months, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. It's scary because you know how far he can go now.
yeah,
And I think he now knows that the amateur or that the professional game, it's not all rush. Where he's going to pace himself
yeah,
back and forth,
yeah.
knowing when to walk. So, John, it's a team where everyone's learning constantly. Everyone learns. There's no one knows it all. And if I have an opinion, I'll give. And this is another big thing in the gym. If I see someone on the pads and I feel like it's not correct, I'll probably say to Al, I'll try straighten his little, because Al might not
Yes,
see it. It's an outside thing. And I'd probably
absolutely.
speak, probably say to Ed, and Ed like, good call actually, go say that to him. So I'd say it, and he said, all right, let's walk on it. And he'd walk on it, and then it could be a thing. It's just a small little stuff where, I just can't thank, I'm forever grateful for the gym I'm in, forever grateful for everything.
To be honest, what's beautiful about that is you've gone the right way. So, number one, it means that you're working as a team. You see something, but you go the right way. You go and tell Al, because you know what it's like. It might get someone's back up if you go along and say, listen,
Yeah,
A, B, and C. But the fact that you go to Al and then it gets passed down the chain, it's the right way, isn't it?
yeah, definitely, of course. You have to remember at the end of the day, it's Al's gym, so you can't step on anyone's toes, you can't say anything or not say anything, but you can't feel like you're taking control of anything. Because at the end of the day, Al is not only a coach, he's really a good mate to all of us. Do you know? There's a time when I had a bad day, and he copped it so straight away. As soon as I went to the gym door, he looked at me. So he let me get the bag and get ready and stuff like that. He called me aside. He said, "You better wipe that, or you better put a smile on, or you get out this door." So I was like, he knows. So I spoke to him, and then he was like, "I'm on your mind. I'm your mate first, coach second. So come speak to me first."
Yeah.
Got everything off the chest. Boom. Great it was. Just knowing it, you know.
Yeah.
So beautiful. It's great.
It is. It's so important. You can see also the respect that you've got for Al and your teammates. Do you know what I'm saying? It's great. It's absolutely great to hear. So 25th, isn't it? This Saturday? Is that a Saturday or a Friday? I've lost all track of time. But on the 25th of this month, you are out again in Bolton for your seventh fight.
Yeah.
Is that going to be an 8-rounder?
No, it'll be a 6-rounder. 6-rounder. I think it's my last 6.
So you've done what? Is that now 3 at 6 rounds? So you just, slowly pacing yourself, getting used to the rounds.
Exactly it. That's really it.
Yeah.
Just looking forward, you know. It's been a long time. I'm just looking forward now to getting in and getting it done. Get the job done.
And you're under, so it's on the Harris Sandoval undercard. It looks like a massive show. I mean, you're pretty lucky that you got out twice last year, considering we had a pandemic. And then is this second or first time out this year? Gosh, I'm losing all track of time.
Second time out this year.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah. Second time,
yeah.
So it's pretty happy to keep it going, keep the momentum going. It's just once you stay on top of things and be ready and stay smart, and I'm just happy. There's no words to describe it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piers, listen, thank you very much for giving us your time. Good luck on Saturday, and looking forward to watching your progression.
Definitely, 100%. And after the fight, the week or two, I'll jump back on with you.
Beautiful. You take care.
Thanks very much, right? No worries at all. Bye.